What's up guys, SkyKevin here, and it looks like we've been hit with a sad realization as to what's in store for the future of Last Oasis. A couple of days ago, a new game has appeared on a Steam store called Bellwright that is being published and developed by Donkey Crew, who, as I'm sure you all know, are the developers of Last Oasis. So, let's get started. I'm sure many of you are aware by now, but in a video that I did about 2-ish weeks ago, I looked into Donkey Crew, the team itself, the studio, to see if there was any evidence that they were working on a new game. Ironically, just days later, this game was updated on Steam to be a new early access title by the developer. It's no secret that LO hasn't had any updates since November of last year, and the remaining player base were left in the dark awaiting the promised next update, in this case adding more PvP features to the official servers on the game. They have since been silent on any further course of action, and now with the addition of Bellwright, I think it's safe for us all to assume the bleak future of LO is now nearly all but certain. According to Steam database, Bellwright was a placeholder listing on Steam about 2 months ago. As of the 16th of March in 2023, it was then updated to include Donkey Crew as the developer and publisher, along with the images, tags, store description, and write-up. There's nothing on the Donkey Crew website about it, no Discord, no videos, and no articles that I could find with further details on the game. Apparently, it's supposed to be some kind of survival RPG where you play single-player or co-op to liberate settlements in a medieval setting, while navigating politics and war within the region, using very familiar directional combat mechanics. There isn't any time frame for an early access date, and nothing official in terms of an announcement from anyone at Donkey Crew. And of course, I could be wrong. I have no idea what goes on there, and I'm just a big fan of the game and the survival genre as a whole. But my best guess is with the new information gleaned from this that, simply put, I believe that they probably have been secretly working on the new IP since sometime of August last year. From then on, the game was probably left to the single developer Pogo-san and work on the game by themselves with the help of another individual named Wash the Roleplayer. I believe that perhaps he was the one tasked with doing what he could to make adjustments and improvements where he had the free time to do so, seeing as Chads, the original lead developer, seemed to have moved on since the beginning of the season when he had such a negative reception to the Season 5 L overhaul. This is 100% speculation, but it's based off of observances through seeing who actually has been active in Discord, who's posted the updates, and seeing how much was being changed, fixed, and updated since that point in the game. So keep in mind that I might be terribly wrong here. For all I know, they could be working on both games at the same time, as many development studios have done before, even ones within Snail Games. So it's not out of the ordinary. And I also think it's important to mention in this case that there could have been an executive decision from Snail Games to move the developers over to this new game because they no longer saw any profits in finishing LO. Regardless, whatever the case may be, it's still sad. I'm sure this news will reach a lot of people disappointedly because although the player count for the game remains low, I've personally seen that there are a lot of people just waiting for the improvements that they need to make it a really fun MMORPG that they can play all the time. But now that things are looking so grim, I, along with the rest of you, would probably be best to temper our expectations. I wonder, is there a possibility they're still working on a mod kit to allow Steam Workshop content and more freedom with player private servers so that they can take up the reins? Or maybe they do have Pogo-san working away in the background with some amazing PvP update that will come out in the coming weeks. But it's doubtful. As far as my videos go, I'll most likely be focusing on the LOC servers, since they've been doing a good job with interesting changes, repeatable content, and generally a great LO experience with monthly wipes to keep things fresh. To me, this video will be special, because it's likely the nail in the coffin for a game that I've spent thousands of hours with my friends making videos, learning new things, and generally being excited to see where it will go next. And with this, I guess that's all over. What's up guys, SkyKevin here, and today we're going over the current state of Last Oasis and how the game has been holding up for the past month. We all move on from game to game. There's countless games that we've played before, and it seems like every single time you play a new game, you leave behind the people that you met there. And all that you have left are the fond memories to look back on what you did together, what you achieved, what you accomplished. And although it's not a real tangible thing, You never met these people in person before, and you still often look back on it wishing that you could recapture the nostalgia and that feeling of when you first picked it up. First dragon that you killed, or the first Firefly Walker that you made. So let's all remember the great times we had playing Last Oasis together. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.